Oh, thank you. He's complimented me. I'm not helping you with the weight loss, Robert, after you made fun of my jacket.
It's a great jacket.
Oh,
I can't wear it.
All right, forget it. All right, so here's the greatest thing I've ever read. A lady named Lori, not you, writing over at Feministing blog, says she just attended a panel on trans feminism, where one speaker says we should stop thinking of abortion as a women's issue. Okay, let's hear more, Lori. She writes, the thing is, it's not just women that have abortions. Trans men have abortions. Gender queer people have abortions. Two-spirit people have abortions. That's you, John. People who do not fit into the box of women have abortions. This is the reality we live in, and the more we pretend otherwise, the more dangerous it is for other people, and the more they are excluded by the movement. Okay, this concept, she explains, will strengthen our, quote, reproductive justice work. Yeah, reproductive justice work. Sometimes I think they just pull random words out of the dictionary. Sorry, vaginary. It goes on. It's in that assumption that gender lives in our crotches that we end up erasing the reality that men can have abortions. Men can get pregnant and give birth. So I'm pledging right here and now to stop framing the issue of abortion access as one that's unique to women. I hope you will too. Oh, I will. See, gender politics is all about your own subjective identity transcending the dictates of biology. Seriously, why does one have to be pregnant at all to have an abortion? That's just womb-ist. Anyway, the bottom line is it's way more fun to talk about this gender stuff than really talk about abortion. In China, years of population engineering, including abortion of surplus girls, has led to a creepy absence of females, which is really exclusionary if you ask me. And if you disagree, you're a racist, homophobic wombophobe. Tucker, as bizarre as this whole idea is, don't you love the writing in gender politics?
Oh,
how like it goes even beyond parody.
It's so florid, it pulsates. Yeah. You really, it's a measure of what a rich country this is that we indulge morons like this who believe gender is a social construct. And if there's one good thing to come out of this recession, if it continues, people like this will disappear because the country will lose. It's like we don't have enough money to deal with people like that.
That's interesting. In America, in so many countries, you have to work to live. This is proof that you don't have to in America because none of this none of this writing or anything actually helps you make money.
No, there's no value at all.
But then again, I could probably say the same thing about me.
Yeah, don't continue to pull that thread.
Yeah, maybe I better not because that would be sad. John, Tucker says gender is not a social construct.
Right.
Do you believe that?
I believe that on a biological level, no, gender is not a social construct.
that is a circular argument, John.
that boys have pee-pees and girls have hoo-haws.
Yes.
I do believe, though, that you can, that there are certain social expectations sometimes about what is feminine and what is masculine. You know, like I can't wear a sundress.
Oh, yes, you can.
Not successfully.
Thank you.
Yes. If you wore one, I would pull it off.
But, I mean, you know, but again, to really indulge the conversation and to react to what Tucker was saying would mean for me to employ all of my magical liberal words that would blow your mind.
Yes.
And this is really complicated.
Lori, isn't this what modern education will get you?
It is complicated. All of these terms, I have a womb, you don't, maybe you want a womb. Do with it whatever you want. Make your lifestyle decisions, but don't ask me what the difference is between a two-spirited, gender queer. I don't understand these labels.
What is a two-spirited? It seems like a type of bicycle.
I just can't get the visual of him in a sundress with a hoo-ha. I'm trying to get it out of my head. Hang on.
You are a sexist pig. You know?
I read this. I'm so glad that you guys, I really thought you guys were going to be just going off. I have no idea. I know that I have a thingy and her thingy, and they meet, and a baby happens
Even
at some
my
point.
4-year-old understands.
Yes.
Except when you're 40 and she's 37, then it takes a lot more. But
Can you be more specific?
we can't have a baby. I've been trying for 2 years. It's not happening. It's her. It's not me. It's her. Guaranteed.
No,
It'll happen.
I
Just
take
be
that on
patient.
faith.
You can try. You want to try? I'd rather have your kid. Look at your
Not the
hair.
first to
You're
ask,
gorgeous.
but no,
You're smart. You're intelligent.
You want him to be the surrogate dad.
I'd take his.
I like how
I get to wear a
I like how
sundress.
that
I get to
is
wear
such a
sundress.
lower leap
I know,
for
well,
Tucker.
look.
It's like, I'll take his.
Look, I'll be the second choice after Tucker. I find that really complimenting. Back to gender politics, though.
I got to take a break. Coming up, are there too many poor people? We discuss Tucker Carlson's new book, Go Away, All You Poor People. But first, what's up with this photo? I don't know, but I feel myself getting enraged. Also sad, my goldfish Captain Chuckles passed on. I know. Are bugs in trees the same as you and me? Bolivia says C, which I think means yes. Well, they've gone from exporting Coke to being a joke. Yep, this month, the South American country will propose a United Nations treaty giving Mother Earth the same rights as humans. The aim to have the UN recognize the planet as a living entity that humans have sought to dominate and exploit. The drafted treaty will be similar to Bolivian law enacted in January, which grants the Earth rights to life, water, and clean air. It also establishes a Ministry of Mother Earth and provides the planet with an ombudsman whose job is to hear nature's complaints as voiced by activists and other groups. How not unnecessary. We asked Planet Earth to comment.
Well, thank you, Bolivia. How the did I survive without you? I've managed on my own for the past, 14 billion years. You think I want hippie speaking for me? No, I speak for me. All I have to say is, you, you
Nothing but the highest quality from Red Eye.
It's a dirty mirror.
Hey, Robert, I have a feeling you agree with everything that has been said by the Bolivians.
I believe, yeah, of course. I mean, we're sucking the planet dry for years. I mean, if you look at every show on TV, it's just chopping trees, digging coal, taking all the fish out of the ocean, and we're watching it like, kill it. We kill the earth.
But
more.
But that's how you get your fish and your house. You don't live in a hut, Robert.
I don't live in a hut, and I have no problem. I have no problem with this, really. I don't think we should find, with all the technology, we should find other ways. They should have a pill that I can have crab and potatoes and not be fat like this. You understand? You understand? There should be that technology.
I know how angry
I don't have
you
to
are.
kill the crabs.
You know what sucks is after you're dead, they will invent that pill, and you will never be able to enjoy it.
And hair, I'll have hair.
You'll have hair.
I think also, it's like, look, I agree with all of this, except if it messes with the next generation iPad, because I need the lithium. Take the lithium. I need the lithium.
Hey, Lori.
There's a rare earth metal shortage. It's all coming out of China, so that's a serious problem.
That's true. I'm pretending to know by saying it's true, but I had no idea. She's smarter than all of us. It's embarrassing, but also true. Is this the logical extension of the way the environmentalist movement looks at humans, that all we do is exploit the earth? That's all we do?
This spiritual EPA, right, that they're trying to do. And is this kind of like Buddhist, a little bit?
I like a cheap ripoff, a knockoff of Buddhism. It's the kind of Buddhism you would buy on 49th Street. Right?
Bootleg Buddhism.
It's bootleg
It kind of
Buddhism.
makes sense. It's just kind of a sort of, again, spiritual way to go about protecting the environment, because I do think that we, overutilize.
Tucker?
Oh, the Earth.
Defend humans and condemn the Earth.
We shouldn't coddle the Earth.
Yes.
The Earth is a little bit tougher. No, slow down.
Look at
the Earth is a little tougher than that. Okay,
Yeah.
you don't baby the Earth. You don't say, "Oh, did you skin your knee, Earth?" No, this is the Earth.
You sound like my first dad.
I'm sick.
Get up! Be a man! Your first dad.
The great Santini dad.
Yes.
You'll never be half the man I am.
Throwing a basketball in my face,
Right,
but
and
it's
that's
the earth.
basically what the Earth is saying to us. First of all, every single person in Bolivia is high all the time. So you don't want to take this super seriously. But the indigenous people, by the way, treated the Earth in a much slash and burn agriculture, right?
Yeah. Don't think about the horses crapping all over.
They knew a thing or two.
That was a good
The Earth
thing.
likes that.
Really? Oh, darn.
Yes.
You know what? Here, let me go to you, John, before
Yes,
we wrap
sir.
up. I bet you think this is a credible proposal because you are a communist.
Look, on one hand, yes.
He's called you a communist 3 times.
I
They let him get
know.
away.
Well, he reads my MySpace page. First of all, the Earth is not a human being.
Yeah.
Second of all, the Earth is like a beautiful Prius filled with hobos who wear used diapers.
Oh, interesting. What an amazing image. I think I actually did see that in Midtown.
All things in balance.
So
Yes.
that's what the Earth is, a
Yeah.
Prius filled with diapers.
But I got to go back to Tucker. There's a certain arrogance to think that human beings can affect the planet the way we think they do. Look, the planet gets mad, has an earthquake. You know, we can't control the Earth. The Earth controls us. And I do think this idea is hiding corruption and incompetence on the part of the Bolivian government. They aren't giving anything to their people.
They're not really hiding it.
Yeah, they're not.
It's the Bolivian government.
Yeah, the Bolivian government does nothing for its people. So they come up with this shield of environmentalism so that people go, oh, isn't it nice? Look what they're talking about. Wow, these people don't have any industry. They don't have any companies going there.
They make great cocaine.
They do. They do. But we wouldn't know that because cocaine is wrong. It is wrong. And it's wearing off right now. Right. If you have a comment on the show, email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail, my direct line. Do you like my caller? I bet you do.
Is that really your phone number?
Yes, that is my phone number. Call me later. 212-462-5050. We'll have drinks, but I can't stay out too late. Still to come, the halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. He's a jerk. Really?
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by horses. Those solid-hoofed, plant-eating, domesticated mammals with flowing manes and tails used for riding, racing, or pulling cargo. Thanks, horses.